Felt like took a little while to get the offense going there. Maybe halfway through that fourth quarter was when it started to really find a groove. Did it? Miles spoke that he didn't feel like the team matched Miami's physicality for the better part of the game. Did it feel like that a little bit to you?
A little bit. I think that also just it takes a little bit of time sometimes to kind of get your footing. Second night of a back-to-back. And then, you just played the Hawks and they guard you one way, and then now you got to figure out the coverages versus a different team. So I think it just takes a little bit of time to kind of figure out what that defensive scheme looks like on the other side. And then once we did, we found the right angles to be able to attack. I thought in terms of like attacking some of their lesser defenders and putting them in situations that were a little bit more difficult that helped us get some drive and kick opportunities. I also think that we did a decent job of hitting the seam pass and then kind of creating some open threes. So great test for us. Agree with Miles that there was some of the physicality stuff, and then I think that as the game adjusted, we kind of softened them up with some of our actions.
And just a quick follow-up, just kind of looking at the turnovers again, obviously having 20 is probably too high. Miami's going to force a lot, just the way they play. Just initial thoughts, was it a lot of unforced stuff, or was it just kind of, again, that physicality stuff that, they kind of just took advantage in that area?
I'd say it's probably, 50-50, a little unforced, a little forced. We were just talking about transition. Can we execute a little bit better in terms of not being loose with the ball, careless with some of our passes? Obviously, a couple of those turnovers are side out of bounds, 5-second violations too. So there's some valuing of possessions, valuing of the ball, executing a little bit at a higher level that needs to happen, I think, just going forward.
With Miami, they had a couple of obviously, open looks out there against you guys tonight, 3-point wise. What happened there? Was it just breakdowns? Was it just them getting you guys off your game? What would you say happened there defensively?
So proud of the effort that our guys gave tonight. I thought we switched up coverages. We gave them different looks to compete and battle and be in a position to win the game. I thought they did a really good job. There was a couple, I think 50-50 balls or offensive rebounds towards the end of the game, or, didn't quite execute maybe our reds in a situation, and then Hero gets a three. But I thought for the most part, we gave up the threes that we wanted to. And at the end of the game, like I said, I think just some of those kind of 50-50 plays, or how do we be a little bit tighter with our switches, created some threes too.
Obviously, Melo was questionable for him to come in and play the way he did for you guys tonight. Thoughts on what he did overall?
Like I said, the whole group, proud of the whole group, Melo included. Guys didn't make any excuses for anything, and they just wanted the ball. And they love competing. They love the ball. They love to do it together. And it's like a great group that's just continuing to learn and grow. We just had 3 great games that were, close game situations that we can learn from. And that's what we've talked a ton about with our team, that last year a ton of games came down to 1 to 3 possessions, and this is just what you have to be able to do to win those games. And so we'll continue to study and learn and grow, and I'm freaking excited about it because this team, they come in every day with the right mindset.
John Salon finally got some minutes in the game and all that. What were your thoughts of his play on the court tonight?
I thought his first stretch, he definitely looked like it was his first NBA action, but from an energy and an effort standpoint, it was really high. I think just kind of understanding the league and actions and personnel tendencies wasn't quite there in the first half, but I think once he kind of settled in and got his feet wet, the second stint that he had in the second half was much better. He was more active. He helped us rebound, helped us guard a lot more.
Do you think he hesitates a little bit too much maybe sometimes when he seems like he has an open shot and he's waiting, he's not taking the shot?
Hesitate. That's the eye of the tiger. Did you not see preseason?
I saw the preseason.
No,
I'm talking about.
don't hesitate.
I'm talking about not the preseason though. I did see that.
He. I'm just messing with you. He does a great job of letting it fly when he's open. I think you're probably referencing that corner 3 that he had where he jabbed a couple times, and it's your first action, and he is definitely not shy. And I'm glad he's not shy. We don't need him to be shy in any facet of the game. We need his fearlessness and his competitiveness.
Second game in a row where you out-rebounded the team. Can you just talk about how that helped come back, make you guys get that comeback in the fourth quarter, and how much you stress offensive rebounds?
Yeah, I would say it's a huge emphasis of ours, offensive rebounding. We've talked about in the past just trying to be able to win that shot margin. And the way to do that is to get extra possessions and more shots up. And so our guys have been, I think, relentless offensive rebounders. And to your point, the nights that you're not shooting it that great, it helps you be able to stay in the game. And I think that from there, too, it's helping us get to the free throw line a little bit more. We haven't been able to get as much downhill penetration in the paint and get fouls in that regard, but we're getting them when we offensive rebound, and now they're wrapping up our guys or trying to go contest. So it's helping in a lot of different ways because we've also got some kick-out threes from it, too.
Obviously, all three of these games that you have played so far have been pretty close. Just, I guess, how would you kind of grade yourself, your first 3 games as a head coach here in the NBA?
Average. I think that I keep learning about myself every game. I tell the guys I'm not perfect either, and so I have to continue to get better. And I'm getting, I think, more comfortable in a lot of different ways. My staff has been absolutely phenomenal in terms of communicating and helping me organize my thoughts or messaging to the players and to the team. So average, but I'm going to get better and check in with me at the end of the year.